What up? So I had the other video about how I change out the spring wire, and I got to thinking the other day when I was getting ready to make that how-to video that I wanted to color code my wiring on my switches, which what I mean by that is this end. And you can see I cut the plugs off of mine because I hooked mine up to stationary decoders so I can have that capability. So what I'm doing is I got my 3 colors of wires that I use. Yellow is my common, green is my closed, and brown is my open for when I throw the turnout. And then I have one of these power packs set up where I can determine which wire does what. And I'm soldering those in place, heat shrink and all that jazz to better color code my wires, so that way when I go to hook it up to a decoder, I know obviously yellow is the common since this is a 3-wire. Green's going to go to the side that closes the switch, and brown will be the other one. So I've gotten like 3 or 4 of these done now. I've been doing ones that haven't been in place or haven't been wired up to the to any decoders yet, because like I said, I was waiting on some wire and that had to come in, and so I could finish. Anyway, actually I'm gonna stop right here and then come back and show you what I'm actually talking about. Alright, here's the finished product. I got the green, brown, and yellow wires to the corresponding wires to the switch. And I can demonstrate here by throwing that, and it's throwing the switch. Sorry for the fast camera movement. I'm also tinning the end of these wires to make it where they don't fray as easy using the wagos. And one reason I'm trying this out is the wagos eat this wire up over time because it's so small in diameter. It's probably like 26 gauge or smaller or something. And a lot of problems I have with the way I do this is the wire getting pinched or broke trying to use the wago connectors. So I'm hoping to alleviate that, along with helping speed wiring up by color coding this, so that I know what goes where. And then basically I'll put this in place, and when I hook it up know which wires to reverse if I need to, and I shouldn't really have to, other than if because my stationary decoders, I don't have, a lot of them doesn't have color coded wiring, but that's not too big of an issue because I'm running the wire from that, or I'm running this wire from that to the wagos connected to this, and then I can swap it where at the stationary decoder for how I have those already set up. So I got a whole bunch more switches to do. I don't know how long that's going to take. It's going to take some while, or a pretty good while, because I got a lot of them already wired in. And I might only do this to ones that give problems, or if I can get to them pretty easy, because they're all over the place, and some are I take a lot of track apart to get to them. These ones I've been doing lately are easy ones I can get to test this out, and that wasn't already wired up. But if you have any questions about this and using easy track for stationary decoders, I kind of know a good bit about using DS74s and 64s, partial to the 64, because of how you can program it. I know about the 74, but my knowledge is not as extensive because I don't have the other accessory boards and other components that the 74 has available. I haven't used that. Originally I was going to have fascia switches, and then I realized I didn't really need to do that since these have these, and if a fascia switch in front of this, there's no point. I mean, I kind of wanted to do it because the technical aspect, I like doing stuff like that, but then on the financial side, it doesn't make any sense to do that. So anyway, this is probably going to be a short video, and that wraps it up for more stuff to do with these turnouts. Anyway, later. Okay, so the video is not over. I did my wire pattern for a crossover, and it makes it a whole lot easier when I'm trying to use one address on a stationary decoder when everything's color coded like that. And then it works like it's supposed to. Throw it, close it. So that's another advantage of or why I like to do this. This was a crossover that was easy to get to and wasn't wired up yet, so I went ahead and added the wiring, got it all soldered up, tinned, so forth. This connector will stay with it since it'll brings the two down to one, and then that'll go to the stationary decoder. Anyway, got any questions? Let me know. Leave them down in the comments. Like, subscribe. Later.